stop sending me 3.5 caps. An investor sent me an email a few weeks ago and was somewhat joking, but said, you know, you're sending me these 3.5 cap deals via email or whatever, and then 60 days later, somehow I find out it closed. And I'm baffled. Why are these buyers buying these deals? And I laughed. I thought it was a funny comment. We had a nice conversation. So I want to highlight that conversation to my entire audience in this video. I basically explained that there's, you know, different ways buyers are making sense of buying deals right now, especially with low cap rates. And I want to highlight the top 5 ways to juice up a deal or make sense of a low cap rate. The first thing you should do when buying a lower cap rate deal is ask the broker when the last time the rents were raised. In many instances, these owners that are bringing deals to market haven't raised rents in a very long time. As of August 1st, you're able to raise rents 10%. So that's a pretty material difference and will definitely move the needle as far as cap rate and yields go. In addition, a lot of these tenants have been here for a very long time, and raising the rents 8.5% to 10% might create some opportunities where tenants voluntarily leave. You're able to renovate the units and bring the rents up to market. Second thing that you should look at when buying a low cap rate deal is look into RUBS, which is a utility reimbursement scenario where you're able to pass off not all, but a part of the annual utility bills and costs to the tenants. I would definitely consult with counsel about what's legal and what's not. However, many of our clients are doing this, which is increasing their income and decreasing their expenses. The third thing you should do is stop looking at the current cap rate, stop looking at the year 1 cap rate. You should have a really long perspective mindset with these investments because multifamily is an incredibly slow and long game. Look at years 3, 4, and 5. Underwrite with conservative rent increases and some relocations and really have a longer term perspective on these deals. Sometimes if the cap rate's super low, but you believe that the basis is low relative to what it'll be 10 years from now, you know, take a hit on cap rate for a good quality asset in a good location. The fourth thing that you should do is ask the broker if the seller would consider a seller carryback. Our team has facilitated several of these seller carryback transactions in the last 12 months, which has resulted in a win-win scenario. You know, when leverage is really tight or non-existent because of low rents, it can create an opportunity for the seller to continue an annuity stream, ultimately make more money, and give the buyer some leverage to take down that deal. The fifth thing that you should look into is tenant relocation. Similar to LA City investors who have been doing this forever, many of these tenants are agreeable to relocate. You know, everything's got a price to it, right? So going in and offering, you know, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,000 in relocation cost can make sense. It sounds a little crazy, but here's a quick back of the napkin formula that you can look into. If you were to spend $20,000 just in relocation assistance and another $25,000 in capital improvements, your all-in CapEx budget would be $45,000 for that unit. Let's just say the current rent was $1,000 and market rent is $2,100. That is a difference of $1,100 a month or $13,200 annually. If you take that $13,200 annually, dividing it by the $45,000 expense, that's a 29% return on cost. Another formula which you can use, which I personally use more, is the exit cap rate formula. Take that increased $13,200 annual gross income, shave off 35% for expenses, and then take that NOI and divide it by a conservative 5% cap rate. That's a net profit of $170,000 by investing a $45,000 initial investment. If you have any questions about the math, interested in learning more about multifamily properties that we have for sale, or if you want me to take a look at one of your deals you just bought and how to spruce it up and, you know, increase yield, please let me know. I will leave my contact info on the screen. Thanks.